It's just a little misty here. It's
Just
not
a
really,
little bit, huh?
It's not really rain so much, but the boot sale does go on. So worth noting, if you need a boot sale that happens even when it rains, Ashford is pretty reliable. So the stalls aren't open today, so there's probably not going to be much to pick through. Usually there's hundreds of vendors. There might be 10 today. So not a complete bust. We spent about 20 pounds. My favorite item though is this cute little portrait. It's like a textured print. Super cute. I think it was like 4 pounds. So, and nothing breakable. So I feel like Zeb should be excited about that.
Yeah, we had a ton yesterday that was breakable, and we shipped it off, and it's packed pretty good. But you know, even packed pretty good doesn't mean that it's going to arrive alive. So.
You know, there's always going to be some fatalities when you buy breakable stuff. I was also going to show you guys. I guess we showed you the rolling pin. Picked up this cute little, what is this, like a gravy boat?
Yeah, sure.
Saucier. And one more thing. A very fancy napkin holder that came apart, but it'll go back together. All right. Have you ever watched Shrek? They're driving down the road and she goes, "Stop the car!" That just happened. So the last time we were here, we stopped at this random little tea shop because they had really cool junk outside, and we found a bunch of crockery and some French grain sacks. And just yesterday I was like, man, I wish I remembered what town that was in. And we had we just took the wrong road like 5 minutes ago, and we're headed towards Tunbridge to the bakehouse. And we're driving, and right on the side of the road, I'm like, that's the tea house. So Zeb turned around and we're headed to the tea house. It's worth noting that this tea house is located in, what's the city? Hold on, what?
I don't know what city this is.
Oh, Hadlow College. That's where the tea house is right by. So I think future reference, should I need to know.
That's just a college. I don't think that's...
So, Vintage Homeware and Coffee Shop. I have no idea what this place is called, but it's in Hadlow, just by Hadlow College. In case you want to stop the car. It's on High Street, which in England is just like Main Street. So it's like Tunbridge Road where it meets High Street. They just have the cutest stuff here. Gotta be careful though, 25 pounds for this basket. Do you know what Zeb just told me? He just said that we're out of room. But look, I feel like there's room on top of that. Like,
yeah, we'll just stack it up and put a curtain there like it doesn't exist.
there is some room in some of these suitcases too. So
no, I just took some of that room.
Oh, I think there's some room in the blue suitcase.
Okay,
I don't know.
All right.
We're headed to one more stop. They told us about a market with about 20 vendors similar to what's here, so we're gonna check it out. Nothing haunts you like the junk you didn't buy. There's a pot that I'm leaving behind and I'm so sad, but we're full. And Zeb's doing his usual pack mule job. I actually have the canning jars, they're kind of heavy. Are you doing all right there, Zeb? Your arms are full, but your wallet is empty.
Yeah, we're only on day 2.
But cheaper than going to France, right?
You know, by the time we would have got there, we'd have spent double on this stuff.
That's true. The pricing here isn't much different than what I've paid over there.
Well, just getting there, the travel and Airbnb, food.
And nobody speaks English. I just am filming this so that way I never forget. Shopping in England in the rain. Now what I don't know is how we're gonna fit in here. If we had been able to ship that one extra box. Zeb, what are you doing? He's gotta film the field. Zeb's passing me the pots. I want you to see the situation that is my life currently. Oh my gosh, and the seeds, thank goodness their leather is a little wet. How much more is in that box? A bit, okay.
You have to put some stuff down by your feet.
I think so. I think this is gonna have to go by my feet. It's okay, there's still room. I just remind myself that I saved $3,500 by not renting an SUV. What else do I need to put in here?
That's it.
Just a couple of pots.
What is that on my? Oh, that's you. You don't.
I mean, if you gotta be squished in a car with stuff, wouldn't French enamel and canning jars be like a dream come true?
It's a good thing I'm.
We have a space like right here underneath this teapot. Like there's a little squishy, like we could get some books.
We're going to the Airbnb.
Apparently this is a real farm. This is the first dirt road I've seen here in England. And all the enamel is clanking around. So luckily I stopped, even though Zeb said not to talk to the lovely man on the side of the road.
He was walking his dog. He interrupted his afternoon.
I had a question. He didn't seem to mind.
He didn't. The English are very nice.
That road back there, we never have to drive on it. Apparently he goes, you didn't take the Ridgeway to get here, did you? And I'm like, well, that's where GPS took us. He says, you're not supposed to drive on that. I'm like, well, didn't have a sign. So the good news is we're gonna be on a paved road, which I don't mind an unpaved road, but not in a BMW. A sports car is not made for that road and those divots. This is much better. This is a much better road. This is where we're supposed to be. Still in the country.
The directions he gave us were look for the American Blue Dodge. We can't miss it, and take a right there.
So we're gonna look for the Dodge. Hopefully they haven't driven it anywhere. There, that is not a Dodge. That is a GMC.
It's an old Apache.
So here's a little cottage tour. We've got a bathroom in here. And then the kitchen is just kind of modern, but it's nice. And then you come in to the loft area. It's got a dining room table, a big couch, what looks to be a very comfortable bed, and a big TV. So I'm not sad about this. Very cute. I wish it was a little less modern with the old, because that's not my jam, but I can appreciate a good eclectic style. Also, I don't plan on making my bed on vacation, so look how cute this bed is, all made up. So we are day 2 of shopping. We just got up from a nap, sorry. The lighting is, I don't know why I keep filming at night, but that's just the time that we're home and it gets dark super early. I promise to get, since I'm not packing this up tonight, I promise to get video of it tomorrow. We are at the boot fair in Oxford. We're a little late, so we'll see what they've got going on. It's a big soccer stadium.
There's still lots of people here though. So.
Yeah, lots of cars are here.
If I go and give you I did.
No, you didn't. It's not enough.
They've just announced 20p an item, so you know Zeb is going through all the tools. In American terms, 20p is like 20 cents. What'd you buy there, Zeb?
More tools. Some I may keep.
Never have enough tools.
You can never have enough tools? So I am carrying some things, but Zeb's got the load of it. Look at that. And it's all metal, but most of the weight is in his block planes. Those are not light.
No, but they are awesome.
When you buy the tools, you must carry the tools. We did pretty good in about, what, 30 minutes?
Yeah.
That's a good haul. We're headed through a drive into Oxford to see the college campus, and then through the countryside off to Stonehenge just to have a relaxing day and do a little bit of sightseeing. The next day we decided to head into Bath. Zeb really wanted to see the Roman Baths, and we've never been there, so we decided to go for the drive and enjoy the countryside yet again. Hey Zeb, what are we here doing?
We are looking at the baths, the Roman baths.
While listening to opera?
Yeah, it's over here in the courtyard, just someone belting it out. I think they're live, actually.
Right next to the Bath Abbey. It's good times. Yeah, if I don't have a kitchen island like this. These molds, jelly mold. I might have to take home a few things. I like these clips, like that's really smart. It'd be cute to do curtains like this in the cottage with the linens that I haven't done anything with.
Where do you get a brass rod?
I don't know where you get the brass clips. I wonder if this is something that they sell. All right, so this is my vantage point because I'm actually editing the video that went up on Monday. We're watching TV, and Zeb is packaging. How many times, like, how often do we need to ship boxes? Like every day, pretty much.
Will fit in the back seat of the car. They're too large to fit in the trunk, so we got to ship pretty much every day. Or we can't fit it all in one trip to the drop-off point.
So usually we ship together, but I'm editing a video, so he's working. How many things do you think we can fit in one box?
On average, I'd say we fit 20 to 30 items per box.
Because we have stuff, and anything that's like a cylinder or a pitcher gets stuff put inside of it.
Like this is like 5 nesting tea canisters, but there's 5 of them in here.
I actually have a bunch of enamel sitting on that table that I'm not going to pack tonight because I'm hoping to find like small things tomorrow that I can put inside of it because you can't waste any space. It's about $150 for a box that size plus customs, plus packing materials, plus it could break. A lot of risk in this, but it's fun, right?
It's way fun, and so far it's been paying off. Like most of the things arrive alive, even all the enamel stuff and the dishes, I'd say 90% of that makes it. So, and we're doing better this time. I'm a better packer than I was.
Yeah, we got more supplies. We learned some lessons last time. We've dropped off 6 boxes already. And 3 from the first day are moving, and 1 showed that it wasn't picked up. So I will be calling UPS tomorrow, and then I need to check and make sure the 2 we dropped off today.
It's actually pretty normal. Up. And then like someone else scans it, and they're like, "Oh, now it's going again," and it's actually with the rest of the boxes. It happens.
It's kind of scary though.
I don't get too nervous. It's somewhere.
All right, so I'm gonna finish up the Monday video. So if you're watching this video, don't forget to check the Monday video. And then tomorrow we're going to be doing more charity shopping. So we'll film that and you can see that up next. It is Wednesday. We hopefully the beginning of this video has been good.
It's Tuesday.
Oh, it's Tuesday. Hopefully the beginning of this video has been good thus far. I really don't actually know what I filmed the last few days. Sometimes I'm in the mood to film a lot, and sometimes I'm just enjoying myself. But we
went full tourist mode yesterday and went and saw some things and only hit 1 thrift store up.
Well, yeah, 2 days we went to Stonehenge and then we went to Bath. And I personally would just be happy to drive around and look at stuff and shop. But Zeb loves history, so we try to make a balance in our trips. We're going to be headed out to Wantage. I want to call it Wantage, and I don't think that's it. We're going to hit up all the thrift stores and antique stores. We're going to go to another town,
Guilford?
Nope, not it. But anyways, I'll let you know before we go to the next town. And we'll see what we can do until about 4 or 5 o'clock, because that's when everything closes. Dropping off another box of goodies at a new access point. We have to drop off 1 to 2 a day because only 2 fit in the car, and they don't fit when we have our suitcases in.
Dropping off the UPS box and, found another charity shop. We were leaving. This Singer sewing machine is awesome. But Jamie spied these bags. Look at her in there, the little hand reaching in. So the purse is gonna need a good scrub, but cute, right?
Totally cute, and it matches my outfit.
Oh, you're gonna fit your other purse in there? Here, we also got these cookie cutters. Sometimes you don't find a ton when you're in these little thrift shops, or charity stores, I guess is what they call them, charity shops. This was the Sobel house, but you just have to hit up a bunch of them every day, and there are a lot in every little town. We turned the corner, we're out on foot now because driving from all these little charity shops takes longer than just walking to them. Plus, you get to see the town a lot better when you're walking.
I don't know where it's at as an entrance.
This is my favorite, one of my favorite stories, especially from when I was a kid. And all the little art in it. Jamie's loading up. What did you find? Oh, another one.
Chamber pot. We'll just call this bathroom on the go. Little picture. That's not old, but it's cute. That's really cute.
This is £1.
£6. No, that's too modern. I like this one. That was made in
That
China.
one's older.
Sadler. No, I like that. I like these two.
It's got a little chip, but
I think it's okay. This one's been repaired.
you know, wood.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
I was over there shopping and Zeb's like, wait a second. He's found some books. Shocked, I know. Another charity shop. I definitely would say that Wantage is worth the stop just in charity shops alone. We haven't even been in any antique stores. Look how pretty this store is. Like even the wallpaper is pretty. The one in the back is £5, but I'm not in love with that. I think that one might be worth it. Got the plastic handles. I wish this one wasn't £8. That seems like a lot, but it's.
And this one's 10.
What are those all Hampton pewter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this has a big dent in it.
This is limit 3.
So I have maps up on my phone, and Zeb is got a whole box full of goodies.
I'm just doing what I do.
Hopefully we can find it. Sometimes I try to leave Zeb to find places, but I'm not gonna lie, urban navigating is my strong point.
Well, and my maps keep bringing up Google Maps, and it doesn't like give you walking directions here for whatever reason. And the Apple Maps are, so it's like real hard to be like, where am I on this map?
So I feel like that only in England are you gonna see a grandma that's knit a cozy for the mailbox, all ready for fall. Look how cute that is. I told Deb, I said, we've got to take a picture of this for his friend Jacob, who loves to crochet and knit.
I mean, honestly though, how cool is the mailbox itself?
The mailbox itself is cool, but it's made better by this little mice village. So I promised to unwrap everything when we get home. We went into about 5 or 6 charity shops and an antique store. This box is full and wrapped. I picked up these tiles for the cottage because I think if we break them up with white and cobalt, we could do a little backsplash in the kitchen. And then they were 15 pounds for 4. They are handmade in Germany. And they've got the stamp on them, so they'll be pretty. And then this was 5 pounds for this pewter coffee. Is it coffee pot? Or I don't know. I don't drink coffee or tea, so I don't know. But I can't wait to get everything out and show you guys.
What have you found there?
2 French tart pans. This one is.
Those are giant tarts.
Sometimes you need a big tart. Oh yeah, this one's stamped made in France. It's just on the inside.
Nice.
About this one. Too high, don't try. Don't worry. I've got it.
First rule of thrifting is go through the art here when you're in the charity shops because they usually have some hidden gems.
Does that look like original watercolor?
Yeah, it doesn't look like a print. That's what we're looking for. A lot of these can be prints. This one, not a print. 3 pounds for that.
Not my favorite.
Too big for us to get home, but 10 pounds for that one. That's an original
I
print.
like this one with the fat.
Or that's an original painting. Yeah, the cottage one's good.
It's the tentacle print.
All right, so how are we gonna get this home?
So there's a screw on the back. We'll take this piece off and then this will fit in a suitcase easily.
Well, I'm gonna have to go get a screwdriver set. Bummer.
Oh, did we ship the bits? We didn't ship the bit set. I wonder if there's like a flat edge.
I think we did. It's in there. I wrapped it up.
We can find a screwdriver. Or
Some art. We got 2 pieces of art. This one's an original watercolor. This one's a print, but it's a good print of Claude Monet.
So we popped into Hungerford. I'm not holding my breath that I'm going to be able to buy anything here, but there's so much eye candy that we have to stop.
Prepare yourself.
Brace yourself for goodness. Like I can't even look at the price on these because set of lead urns. Not a price. But there's
They're lead though.
I know. Don't eat out of them. Looks like they've got a grower's crate here. A bunch of enamel buckets. Probably out of my price range. Yeah, 30 pounds. Right. That's cute. 5 pounds. 5 pounds. 13. This is a husband waiting for his wife to be done shopping in here. I have one of these at home. Everybody calls it a torture device. They're actually French drying racks. See how much I have theirs priced at? 160 pounds. I think we can, for 5 pounds, we have to sell it for around 20. Think we can get that? These are good price here, 20.
Yeah, these are
Let's grab all of them.
like a unique shape.
Yeah, I like them. Let's get all of these. What about, I don't know about the green one though. Okay, I'll take all 4 of those. Next up, we're headed to Hungerford. By far, the Hungerford Arcade Antique Store is the best place that we've shopped. It's so good. Seb, look at this sink. It's a shallow sink. The prices here are actually really good. Like 25.
Everything's priced.
20 old man, 1850.
Take note, cast iron everywhere, still valuable.
This bucket is 10 pounds. Squirrel! Oh no, they have much bigger sinks. $38.50. Zeb, I might have to have a sink. Sorry about that. I don't know. $38.50. Where at? That's like a kitchen sink. Look how deep that is. That is a phenomenal price. Stop skipping away when I mention sinks. I'll be back for you. Go look at the sinks. They're good. Definitely picking up this one. I also need that bread bin above you. Can you grab that? The one that's 15 pounds.
Hold on. This is 29.
What do you think?
I think that's high.
I think that's high. I like it, but yeah, I agree with what you're saying on that. Let's get that one above it. That's 15. Not
22.
Not that. To the right. Because these are perfect for packing in. Oh, here's another sink. Oh, this one's 40, but it has the little place for your...
Is that for your soaps or your...
Oh, no. I like the one on the other side better, though.
I like these big doors.
Let's check out this.
Well, it's yours now.
Don't mind me. Luckily, it's just an animal. I like these buckets. Of course, the price is worn off. This one already has holes in the bottom, so maybe not on that one. There's a lot of treasures. It's like
This booth is packed super tight, and I have weaseled my way into the back here to find the goodness. So far, these are calling my name.
How are you faring in there? So we found a bin of maps, some of them older than others, 50 pence each. So we're gonna rifle through them.
This antique arcade has tons of little booths in it, and it just keeps going and going and
the prices
going.
are all over the place. Like dishes here that are $6.50, you can pick up in that crazy, I don't want to say crazy lady, but that crazy booth for £1. So it's worth digging. And like here's maps for £1, £2, but we found them for 50 pence. So you just have to look.
Oh, look at that clock. How much is that clock?
What clock?
Up on the wall to your left.
78.
Oh. It's breaking my heart.
We actually finally sold our cricket bat from the last time we were here.
I know. Do we need to get another one?
No, not for that price.
The last one I found at the boot fair for like £1 or $2.
French enamel. That's a big one. So we've gone down to the basement, and this is called the junk shop.
Guess. Take a guess.
10.
Lower.
8. 8 pounds. This is, I don't know that I'll ever get out of this basement. This is I'm like, when they label something junk shop, I feel like it's calling me. 4 pounds. What? 20. How much? 12. Okay, well, careful, don't knock over that pile of dishes.
I'm gonna be buying the whole place. This one's got a big dent in it. It's a little bit different shape.
How much is it?
This one's 15.
I think it's worth it.
Okay.
You can undent
It's
it.
got the, well, sure, yeah.
Okay. I'm actually thinking we might need to unload this box and then we can just load it up. We're just digging through books and maps. I may never get Zeb out of here. That is really old. Dictionary, 1815, Zeb. 15 pounds. What do you think? It's falling apart.
So this is original.
But it's like 200 years old.
This is original ephemera. We needed an early start today to go through all this. This is all just old ephemera. Just all kinds of stuff. And Jamie's going through the 50p box.
I'm picking up all of these to bring home because if I can buy them for 50p, I can sell them at a good price so that way people can get something inexpensive from our trip that's fun. We did a little bit of shopping here. Zeb's waiting to check out. Okay, so we just got done in Hungerford. I don't know, I can't even remember, we were there so long, what I filmed, what I didn't. We spent 500 pounds in about 2 hours. Yeah. And it probably took her 45 minutes to start. And we were just cherry picking like the good stuff at the best prices we could find. We could probably go back tomorrow and do the same thing. Yeah, it's insane. Like, I can't even. We went to one other shop across the street and bought 2 enamel bowls. The saddest thing is there was a sink that I loved. It was like 34 pounds, but it's ceramic, like porcelain, and so it's just. I would have to crate it. Like, we could go to a hardware store. I'll make you a little crate, but man, I think we could just find something similar at home. It's so hard to find the good stuff at home. But anyways, I will consider finding a shipping company because I think we could get a home for $200 or $300, and it would be worth it to me because it would be beautiful in the cottage. It's deep. It's just pretty. So we'll see. Zeb's still unloading, but I want to tell you and show you what about 4 hours and I think probably about 700 pounds total gets you. And there is tonnage. Oh, there's one more box back there.
Back where?
Oh, behind. Oh, you got it. Okay. So much stuff here. Okay, so we have so much to pack up that I'm going to just do like one table at a time because we've got to eat dinner and then we've got to go like 20 minutes away to a UPS access point because we probably have 4 boxes worth of stuff. And so maybe five, if we want to get out of town, we can only fit 2 boxes if I'm in the car or 3 if I'm not. And the other access point in town does not open till 10 and we don't want to stay here that long. So we're just gonna box and ship out what we can tonight. So I present to you table 1. I'll get slow-mo so that way you guys can see them at the end of the video. Okay, so this is a group effort. I have made Zeb dinner. He hasn't had his cheesy potatoes yet though.
Not yet.
And I'm moving things from the table down here and then Zeb is packing them and then in the downtime I will help him pack as well.
All right, little tip, if you've got to pack anything, whether you're sending it overseas or not. So this is really fine, delicate. Some of them have cracks in them already. Just wrap them up in the newspaper and I'm stuffing the inside of the cup with newspaper. Then it gives the bubble wrapped.
And then it's going inside
Then
this
once,
very large enamel pitcher.
yep, then I'm going to tape the bubble wrap so that it keeps it nice and tight where it's supposed to be, and it goes in here so that hopefully it doesn't get crushed inside this box.
So we do that with pretty much everything. If we have an enamel pail, if we have a pitcher, we actually got a wood box that we got for free. We specifically will buy things thinking, okay, we can pack in them. Like this here. These can also go in the suitcases. So I might actually save these 2 bread boxes because they fit well in the suitcases. Because then I can pack things inside of them and they arrive alive. I've never had anything that I put inside of enamel that broke, as long as I wrapped it and bubble wrapped it. All right, so Zeb had to buy an antique. Is that an antique screwdriver?
Yeah, it's at least from the 30s or 40s.
That's antique. If it's from the 30s, I mean, we're brushing up against 100 years. I think we should actually keep the screwdriver in your bag. Just make sure that we don't check it, because it will be a weapon. You don't want that on your checked bag. Ta-da!
Now that'll fit nicely in the box, and if we angle it, this will go in a suitcase.
Done. All right, I'm going to tape this inside of here. Or actually, just tape this to the
I'm going to screw
hole.
it back in.
Oh, yeah. Whatever, I just don't want to lose it. Okay, so this is table number 2. Lots of copper and silver. I'm a fan of the copper, but Zeb always convinces me to pick up some pewter and silver, especially like teapots. We do love the old pewter. Like this has a mark on the bottom. Some of this stuff isn't like 100 years old. Sometimes you can get pewter that's 200 plus years old. So we'll do some research and figure it all out. But Zeb, I'm trying to film over here. It's like you're working.
I can't slow down.
Okay, here is table 3. This is actually the lot of it. So kind of had to spread out because there's a ton of prints and we have a bunch of maps. We actually have a dictionary from 1815. It's crazy. Every blue platter I could find, I picked up. So the last of it, we've already, Zeb, look at me. He's looking, he's reading all the newspapers.
I can't stop. It's that time of night. I get easily distracted.
This is our 3rd box since we got home. We found a 24-hour drop-off location, so we're going to finish this box. I'm going to ride with it on my lap, and then we'll pack at least 2 more boxes, and then maybe we'll just ship all night. That way we can sleep in the morning, because we don't have to be gone till 11. So...
Well, I've been waking up late anyway because of the time difference. I haven't been falling asleep before like...
I was up at 7, but Zeb did not wake up until after 9, because I was like, it's okay, he can sleep in.
I'm a night owl anyway, so like 1 o'clock at night, I'm like...
Thanks for watching today's video. I know it was super long, but I wanted to include all of the behind the scenes and the shopping, and there was actually so much more that I cut out. If you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jamie Ray Vintage for more
DIY
and thrifting in England. We'll see you on the next episode.